Hello traders, so we're down to the last episode. This is the chart breakdowns, and we'll start with the Euro weekly chart. I won't go to the monthly chart since last month hasn't closed. This month hasn't closed, and we checked out last month's candle. So this month we are almost done with this month. We are 5 days and the month will be over. So NFP will probably be next week, and that's why we never highlighted it on the fundamentals. So going backwards and looking at what has happened this year, we can see that Euro broke out of this consolidation zone after topping at the 1.24 early this year, and we had a huge reversal going down all the way to the 1.145 mark, a collapse of about 1,000 pips, and that's why we've been currently ranging, trying to go lower with some signs of going lower still. So we actually had this break of this trend line and a retest of this trend line, and the retest was also a pullback, which I can show you was this pullback. We had this pullback now, and we were capped by the 78.6 mark, also aligning with the 1.1750, and you can see that we are aligning with the 1.15 mark. So probably expect Euro to at least close the year at the 1.15 mark and the 1.095 mark, but most probably will get a move to the 1.15 mark before the end of this year on euro dollar. So further downside momentum expected based on the weekly chart. But if I go down to the daily chart, there's still some insights which give me now a shake up of what I have already shown you. So if you check Euro now from a daily perspective, you can see that we're in this channel, and inside the channel we've been doing quite a lot. We had this triangle, a breakout of the triangle and a retest. We came back lower, we formed a new channel, hit the 1.175 mark, came back lower and entered into this. We came back in again into this new channel. So what do I see in this new channel? Using my Fibonacci again, I can try and get where we are headed, and that's if we are going to print a new lower low. And if you are going to print a new lower low, you can see again we are aligning with the 1.15 mark, 1.150 mark, which is also a very high probable area to be hit by Euro, especially as the year is ending. But if you look at it from another perspective, I have noticed that we have this formation of a head and shoulder, an inverse head and shoulder, which I can draw for you so that you guys will be able to see. And we can start off from this point to this point, left shoulder, and this will be the head, and this will be the right shoulder. Let me just change that one. So I'll draw it from this point, the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. So yeah, if this level, the S1 level, manages to hold Euro, then we can expect some more upside momentum to be coming in, pushing the markets lower, pushing the markets higher, but a break of 1.1450 will prove to be quite a task. So that's what gives me more probability of going lower to the 1.15 mark, because we really struggled to take out this 1.145 mark, and I don't think we'll be able to come back higher and take out this mark and go back higher before hitting this mark. So I'm still sitting in the fence on this one. I'm waiting for more conferences to align for a short play. I executed a short play earlier last week, and I came out pretty early because of what was forming on this pair. So currently I'm not doing anything with this pair. I'm waiting for S1 at least to give me a confluence for more downside momentum, and if that happens, then I'll be looking for a setup on the lower time frames. But if we don't get a setup from S1 and we get some bullish momentum coming back in, and yesterday's candle was an inverted hammer, giving you a signal that perhaps even today we could get some bullish momentum coming back in and pushing the markets lower. But that will really depend on how this week plays out. So the play out of this week will really determine a lot on how this pair is going to move. On the 4-hour chart, we have this channel again, and inside the channel we have formed a new channel, and you can see yesterday we had a down. On Friday we had this down move, then yesterday we had an up leg trying to go higher, but we were capped by the pivot point and we are still going lower, and the moving averages also acted as a level of resistance. So using my fibs again, try to get where we are headed on this one. You can see that the S1 mark on the daily chart is also aligning with the S2 mark on this 4-hour chart, and so I'm not really looking for short plays on this one because I believe I'm late in executing a short play. So I'll be waiting for the markets to give me a better setup if we are going lower to the 1.15 mark that I've shown you. But if we don't get that move lower, then we get a good confluence for a long trade on this level, the S2 level, which is in confluence with also this previous point, and it will also be the formation of the head and shoulder that I was talking about. Then I'll be looking to execute long trades, pushing the markets higher. Remember that the head and shoulder comes at a point after we have had such a long down move and a bear market. So a head and shoulder at such a point with a horizontal neckline is also a very good reversal pattern, and it could signify the beginning of a bull market and change of direction and the collapse of the dollar. So yeah, I'm looking for that, but probably for those plays which I'm talking about, most of them, especially for the huge reversal that we're talking about, could happen next year. And so we're still waiting to see how the euro plays out, but that's my insight on euro.